Okay, this is day 2. We went down to the road and crossed it. There's a little ballpark campground. It's donation based, very nicely kept. Found a spot right next to the creek down there and had a really great sleep. The temperature dropped. I got down to about 45 last night, so it was very, very pleasant sleep last night, especially with the stream. It wasn't a loud stream either. I slept next to some streams that kept me awake at night, but this one was very nice, very subtle. And used the scuttle this morning. Had some little, we had some steak last night on it. Had some left over, so we had a little steak, potato, and egg and cheese burrito this morning made on it. So that was kind of nice. Sorry about the sun glare here. And now we're heading back up this little connector trail to the rim rocker, and we'll get up there and then we'll start heading west again. And no more gas, so what we got is going to have to make it. I think we've got about 120 miles to go or so. So anyway, it's a beautiful morning here. It's a Sunday morning, and you guys have a blessed day here. Okay, coming up is the major river crossing, and it says basically during high water don't cross it, you will drown. So this time of year we're probably okay. And I could see how it would be bad if it were really flooded, but there's no water in it right now. Trail does have a lot of blind corners, so you definitely want to be careful. We will end up back in the National Forest again later on today. We're going to play it by ear how far we go. If we get to Moab, fine. If we don't, we'll just find another camping spot. Have another night at it. We got the food and the fuel for it, obviously, so we're planning on 3 days. So the last day just doing some wheeling in Moab, so if that doesn't happen, that's okay. This is a nice trip, and it's fun, and it's a beautiful time of year. So right now this is between 25 and 26. 24 being the intersection where you go down to the ballpark. 25, which is only like 30 yards away, is that river crossing. And then we just went up kind of the ravine, gully, or wash, whatever part of the country you're from, and climbing up here, and we're going to be just on the bottom side of this mesa for a while as we head off to our next waypoint. Let's see if we got a bit of a view up here for you. Well, there's a pretty view for you. Okay, we are coming up on waypoint 26, which is the Rock Raven Mine. It's supposed to be a scenic view. And we're on top of it, I guess. I'm not seeing much of the scenic view though. At least nothing more spectacular than those trees down by the river we just saw. Alright, on our way to waypoint 27. Okay, this is waypoint 27. Make a right turn here. Heading up to waypoint 28. So that was 27, Spring Creek Truck Trail. It looks like I might head down to the river. Not sure if it heads down to the road or not. 28 up here will be a left turn, and once again we're just going to keep running on the edge of this bluff here, and then we're going to make a right turn and follow the creek up, and we'll probably do another crossing. Alright, this is 28 I believe. We'll make the left turn. So right now we're just following along the river down there, called Military Crest, which is about 3/4 of the way up the ridge line here. This is where we would fly to evade radar and to mask our signature against the mountain. Make this turn here and hopefully maybe you may be able to see the river down below. We just a little bit ago we drove right over top of a mine shaft. You can see the structure on our left side as we drove right over top of it. And there's all sorts of remnants of mines along here. A lot of trailings. That's coming down, and give you a shout out here at the next waypoint. Actually, instead of turning up the valley, we made a turn and we climbed up on top of part of the little finger of the mesa here as we're heading over towards probably where we can cross and head down the other side. Very pleasant, 52 degrees outside right now. This is waypoint 30 called Power Plant. And we're making a turn off here. Follow S18. Yeah, that was good because the main trail kept going straight. It'd be easy to just keep going. little bit rough area here. Jess is going to just take it nice and slow. He's got one little dip he's coming up on right there with his left tire. As long as he comes down nice and slow, he'll be okay. Oh, I actually hit my bumper a little bit on something there. I forgot to start the recording, but we just crossed this little dry creek bed over here. That's waypoint 33, called the Atkinson Creek Crossing. We cross it back again. Sorry about that. My hand just hit something on the back of my steering wheel. Hopefully that won't cause a strike on copyright. While the creek was dry back there, there's a little bit of moisture down to the left, and obviously it's a good place where the water is coming up, probably from an underground, or the water's close enough to the surface here. We've got some really nice trees, some vegetation growing down in here. Yeah, there is some water. A little bit of water down there right now. One thing about the 4xe and being the shift is almost undetectable unless you're in 4 low, and then it seems like it just doesn't want to shift unless you're really tacking high. So it's almost better to put it in the manual mode than 4 low, and then manually work the shifter, to be honest with you. Unless you are climbing. If you're climbing, it's better just to leave it in auto and let it decide when it's at its torque band to be able to shift. But things like this today weren't, or it could probably put it back in 4 high, and it's best just to manually shift it. It'll downshift it automatically so it doesn't lug, but then you'll have to upshift it automatically. Just went through a little open gate right there. There's the remnants of a chimney. An old homestead up in here. Coming up on waypoint 34, which is just going to be a right turn, is what it's called. There's actually a little street sign out here. T16 road. We're going to take S. That's the 16 road. looks like that might go down and be a main artery to get in and out of this area. Proceed with caution. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we just finished coming around that valley, which is down to the left there.
Little camping spot there by the corner with an overlook.
And I am coming out of Four Low here. And we come along the edge of the mesa here. Let's go see if we can find that campsite. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Ooh-wee. That'd be beautiful. Okay, this is waypoint 35. No, excuse me, 34. That's at the T16 road intersection. Turn right, and you can't go left anyway because it's a
look at it
closed
better later,
road.
but it looks like that's 141 and it stays in Colorado. It never goes into Utah.
All right, so there is a view from where we're at right now at that waypoint 35. Pretty awesome. We're gonna actually go down and cross that highway in a minute. We believe that one goes up to Grand Junction. I've driven this all the way down to, I think, Naturita before. All right, we just passed 36, which I failed to record, which is just an abandoned mine, which there are quite a few of them along here, actually. We did a little bit of a descent as we have come away from that mesa to the right. And we're going to go down here. We're going to kind of hook a left. Maybe do another stream crossing, it looks like. We'll see. This is waypoint 37. Coming up here, it says left turn. Looks like we may start a good descent here.
Yeah, you may want to do 4 low for this section if you don't want to be on your brakes.
Yeah, I think I will. Copy that.
Going down in high, but in my lowest gear, not horrible for me.
One thing I like about the Jeep too, I have a hill descent control, which works really nicely. Okay, we've started the descent. I've got myself in 4 low, letting the vehicle do all the work. Almost coming to a stop here, but let the engine hold me back. I think I'll maybe give it man, I'll just give it a little bit of gas here. The thing is, when you do that, sometimes it then decides you want to drive and it won't hold it back anymore. There she goes. She's still doing okay. Put it over in manual. I'm going to stop. I'm going to put it in hill descent control. Alright. Okay, so gear 3 is set at 1.8 miles an hour. Gear 4 it's set at 2.5 miles an hour. This is, I think this might officially be, let's see, is this the next waypoint? Yeah, this is 37. No, it's not. I'm sorry, we're just in the turn. Disregard. Going Now the vehicle's doing all the work. I'm just monitoring the brake and the pedal. It's doing what it needs to do to maintain 2.5 miles an hour. I'm gonna bump it up here a little bit. Now it's set at 3.1. Now it's set at 3.7 in 7th or 6th position here.
Yeah, just staying low because I think you'll like that better down here.
Now I'm set at 4.3 miles an hour. Now I'm set at 5 miles an hour, and that's maximum.